Today is July. Wait, hold on. June? No, August. I'm retarded. August 19th, 2026. I'm going to go over the trade that I ended up blowing my account, which was a super, super good trade. I actually fuck with that trade a lot. And I blew the account. I blew the account on it. And yeah, and it wasn't even, bro, I can't even lie. I finally blew this account. I've been on this account for basically 2 months, and I just been stuck at break even, right? If I go in my journal right now, this is all time, but like this is gonna be like the most recent account, which is this one, bro. I've been in this account for fucking forever, dude. I fucking finally blew it, but dude, okay. If I look right here, this is my results for what the fuck, 6. Okay, so for this account, I started. So I passed it around here. This is where I passed it, right? And then I started this account here. So July is when I started this account, this 25K Tradify account. I took basically I was just break even. This whole month of July was a really like tough month for me, but I came up break even. I took some avoidable losses. Like these two were extremely avoidable. And yeah, and then I took the week off because I did not feel right mentally. But I was break even this month, right? But with trading like prop firms or whatever, they give you like trailing drawdown. So my trailing drawdown kept rising and rising and rising, and eventually I only had like a little bit of buffer to like actually lose the account. So I took two trades right here. One of them I really liked. The other one was an avoidable loss. And then I took this trade. And then this trade, again, both of these trades I actually loved. I came up break even that week. And this today, fuck me, dude. Today I took one of this trade that literally ended up hitting. But since I had no trailing drawdown, like my trading drawdown was already like kind of cooked. I didn't have enough drawdown to like, because I went into drawdown during the trade and it fucking liquidated me, gang, and it fucking hit TP. So I mean, it sucks, but what can you do, right? So coming today, I had more of a conditional bias. Like yes, I could see more of a conditional bias, more of a, okay, if we respect this and I want to see this, if we respect that I want to see that. So coming today, I was like high time frame kind of bullish, just because we edged this 4 hour right here, and we had this 30-minute right here down below. So I wanted to see either open high low close to become this 30-minute open low high close or whatever. So open low, high close, boom, we come into this 30-minute, and we get some type of fucking long to this unfilled 4 hour. That's what's my condition, and that's what I wanted to get hit. So market open, what happens at market open? Boom, you get that little stop hunt here. Um, to me, technically, this doesn't. I didn't like this 30-second Judas. Main reason is just because I really wanted to see some type of like stop hunt here. Technically, this is technically a stop hunt, but like to me, like look, I'll show you the difference between this. Look, I want to see a protected stop get put in before taking a long. So I didn't take this Judas because I wanted to protect the stop. Let me see. Where's this thing at? Where is this? And I saw this playing out, and I was like, all right, I kind of want to see a protected stop here. I don't fuck with like, where is the fucking thing? Where is the thing? Okay, right here. So this is the difference between a protected stop. So this accumulation, bang. Okay, now this is protected stop because we took all these accumulation lows. Then we get like some type of long, right? AMD structure. We don't have that here. We really don't have that here. So what I wanted to see was some type of like boom, boom, protect the stop, some type of resweep, boom, and then get the long, right? To at least have some type of like break even point / protect the stop. So make this more fucking protected. So I was like, all right, I want to resweep here. I don't fuck with like the structure kind of, because look, we just dump like this. So that means we have to inverse this whole leg just to have like, you know, just we have to inverse this whole leg, right? And that's like what, this 30 seconds or whatever. I don't know. But like, yeah, I wanted some type of protected stop. We did not have that, so that's why I didn't take it. And another reason is ES. Let me check out ES real quick. But I'm pretty sure ES was, oh shit. yeah. So right here, ES edged a 30-minute gap, bro. So like yes, we don't sometimes I don't need true manipulation. Like I look at true manipulation as a confluence, and yes, we do technically have this SMT. But if you look at ES at the time, ES is printing bearish candles. You know, there's just no sign of bullishness here. Yes, we have this SMT, but we have edged this gap for what, like 2 points basically. We edged this gap for 2 points. We are not putting bullish candles. We're not displacing on ES. If you want to take like a no true manipulation trade, I want to see at least both assets going in the same direction and printing like the same type of candles, like displacing, like going up higher. You did not have that, right? So at this point, all right, bet. Like I'm like, all right, I'm not taking this trade unless we get like a protected stop and ES manipulates into that 30-minute gap. And what's happening? Good fade. Look what happens. Boom. This actually goes to your stop loss right here. And now we put in this protected stop. We get that resweep, and then also ES manipulates into this 30-minute gap right here. Manipulates to the 30-minute gap. So I'm like, all right, bet. I want to see some type of long here. You know what I mean? Um, so I look back at I look back at NQ, and I'm like, all right, if we get some type of reaction out here, I'm willing to take a fucking long. What do? We just end up bleeding through this gap. At this point, we just bleeding through this gap. There's just no point of looking for a long position at this point, because what? We're just not using this for value gap. We have reswept once, twice, like like 3 times already. If we have not used this for value gap, so at this point, I'm like, all right, I want to see some type of like I switched my bias to being short. I want to see some type of like comp lower. Okay, we open up this 5-minute gap. We get a 5-minute tap right here, and I try to look for a short position. We get this 1-minute inversion. I ended up fading this trade. The only reason why I ended up fading is because I wanted some type of protected stop loss here. We don't really have a low resistance leading up to a high time frame DOL. You can kind of like we don't have internal low resistance. We have this external low resistance, but we don't have internal low resistance. And I would just wanted some type of internal low resistance. If you look at the 30-second in this trade, we don't have that, right? We only have one swing point, and that's really it. One external and one swing point. Yeah, we don't really have that, right? And yeah, we don't have that. We only have one swing point to target. And I was like, I bet, like I kind of want like some type of resweep, get some actual like low resistance liquidity, like something like this, maybe 945 opens, boom, boom, and then we got that short, right? So you know this ends up playing out. I don't think I would have taken this either way. Like I didn't take it just because there's no low resistance and just no protected stop. Like at this point we're clearly bearish, but just like I could not like take this, like you know. So boom, this ends up playing out. I'm like, all right, bet, whatever. So at this point, I'm like, okay, we want to go to this sell side draw. We edge it, and then we put in a protected stop right here. So boom, we ended up chopping around for about 15, 20 minutes, and then we open up 9:40, 10:45 opens up, giving us that. I mean, 10:15 opens up, giving us that what that PO3 right here. This is what I freaking love. Okay, so we have all this LR, right? We manipulate into a high time frame liquidity pool, right? We have an SMT with ES, and what do we have also? 9:45. I mean, 10:45 opening up, giving us that 10:45, 10:15 PO3, right? So boom, if we get an inversion here, we can target all this LR leading up to what, a 15-minute unmitigated gap, right? We open up a 15-minute gap right here. So this was my like scenario that I wanted to happen, and I'm like, all right, bet, like I'm willing to take this if we get some type of thing, some type of like trade. Okay, right here there was a 30-second. I didn't want to take it yet just because of ES. The main reason was just because of ES. If I look at ES right now, ES is like really not in anything right now. The only thing we have on ES is an SMT and this rejection wick, this 30-minute rejection wick. So I was just like, all right, bet, like if this rejection wick holds, I just want to see more confirmation. I just want to see more confirmation. That's all. Just cause like I am taking like a no true manipulation trade, but we have like multiple SMTs. So boom, we have an SMT. We got an internal and external SMT. I did not take this 30-second because I wanted to see like some type of CISD like ifvg here. So I waited for the 1 minute to close. What do? We get immediately good displacement. Like, this displacement is so freaking beautiful. That's what you like to see with your inversions. You need to see some type of good displacement. So I put my stop loss right here at this low, and I'm just targeting my 101. I'm targeting my 101, and my break-even point is going to be basically this swing point, because this swing point is a 15-minute gap. And also, what also made me more and more convicted is ES. If you look at ES at this time, ES is actively running LR. Like, you see this, all this LR right here. We also get the CISD on ES with probably with a 30-second inversion somewhere here, right? We're actively running this R. Look at this beautiful structure here. Oh my god, like, that's what you want to see. And I mean, for me, my stop loss is protected, right? My stop loss is protected. What do we have? We have two SMTs defending my stop loss. We have immediate displacement with 10, 15 PO3. So I'm like, fuck yeah, this trade is fucking hitting, bro. I was putting on my left nut. Like, I love this trade. And I was willing to take a loss if it's lost. Because yes, like, I am not taking the highest time frame inversion. The highest time frame inversion is this 4-minute. But if you look at, like, the 3-minute, the 2-minute, the 1-minute, all of these got inversed, and with the confirmation with the CISD, I was just like, fuck yeah. Like, I'm not, sometimes we just leave this and just run. You know what I mean? If I waited for this 4-minute, like 9 times out of 10, sometimes this 4-minute like closes all the way up here. Right? You know what I mean? At that point, it's cooked, right? I'm not taking that trade now because it's already took all the LR. So I enter this position. All right, boom. We get in a little bit of drawdown. We get that little pull back up. Right here, I get fucking liquidated, bro. I get liquidated right here. My account shut down. I can prove it right now. I can't even open like a buy position. Because the account I'm on is liquidated. I can't fucking, So I blew this account right here with this A plus trade. Like, I really love this trade. And yeah, I just got liquidated. I didn't have enough drawdown, and I didn't I didn't have enough drawdown. I thought I had like at least 2%. At least I had a 1% of like drawdown left for one more trade, and I guess I didn't. You know what I mean? And I guess I over risked or something. I don't know, but I just blew my account right here and then, and I was like, "Fuck, bro." So, okay, we end up edging my original stop loss right here. Boom, 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 and then what do we do, bro? This is the most annoying part ever, bro. What do? So as soon as I get liquidated, we start running to my TP. So boom, I would have went break even right here because we tapped this 15-minute gap, and then break even right there. And what do? We hit fucking TP, bro. Oh my god, bro. This is like holy shit, bro. You know what I mean? We had the AMD here. We have internal stop hunt. We have Tobo SMTs. We have this 1-minute like confirmation with CISD. I mean, bruh. It's just like a dude. It's just brutal. It's actually fucking brutal. You know what I mean? Because I knew I was correct. My bias was correct. My trade idea was correct. It's just like I didn't have enough drawdown, and I basically got taken out right here. So, I mean, it is what it is. I fucking fuck with this trade super heavy. And after this, I got off because I was like, fuck you. You know what I mean? I was super emotional. I was like, bro, are we serious right now? Are we serious, bro? Like, I was like, so like, fuck. You know what I mean? Like, I knew this trade was so good, and I get stopped out by literally a fucking, because my fucking trade, I mean, my account had no drawdown. So very frustrating, but it just, I had it coming, right? I was not trading the best. If you look at my trade journal, I have like one of these. Some of these are avoidable losses. This one was an avoidable loss. I really love this trade. I like this trade too. Got a win. Actually, another loss right here, which I actually liked. And then I took a break even, which ran in TP. And then this loss today, which ran in CP again. So I mean, what can you do? And then it mainly is because of last month. Last month was like not a hard month for me. It's just like I didn't trade properly. I didn't trade like I was trading. I was taking some dumb losses, and I paid for them. Right? I took some losses, and I took some avoidable losses. These two were avoidable, and with my like strategy, which I have a 7% reroute on, I'm not supposed to take like a lot of avoidable losses because it's gonna skew my run rate. Right? So again, it is what it is. I took some avoidable losses, and I eventually blew the account. So it's not like I took some, I didn't crash out or anything. It's just like the daily drawdown, the end of the day drawdown got me, and I blew the account. And yeah, and I blew the account on a trade that hit TP. You're right, ain't that fucking crazy? Just to prove that I blew the account here. Because why would I lie about this? Like I can't press SPY anymore, right? See, my account is liquidated. So um, yeah, super brutal. I've been on this account for like 2 months basically, and I finally blew the account. Daily drawdown got me, and yeah, that's really it, bro. That's it. Um, but I took some losses, and I'm learning from them. Right, I took some losses. I'm learning from them. This was the trade where I'm like, all right, bet like this is low resistance. I'm targeting low resistance, and my stop loss is super high resistance, and I got taken out. So either way, I'll buy a new account, do the same, trade it once, try to get my first payout, and yeah, I mean, what can you do, right? So this is the first XFA that I actually blew, so I'm really happy with that. And I didn't blow it doing dumb shit, I blew it by taking 1% a day and trying to take A plus setups. So